Equalizer from Burgard Records, or a lot of people know me as Scraps on SoundCloud. Anyways, I want to show you this synth I've made during one of my test previews because I'm working with a different audio driver. And it turns out I really like the Audio 4 DJ, except when you record from it, it totally distorts everything. And while I was doing that recording, I didn't know that it would totally distort everything. Previously, in my last video that you're probably not going to see, is that I was trying to show you how to create kind of a Crow Talker synth that I've made yesterday, and I want to show you how to make it now. And that's great, because we can't hear anything because it's going through my other driver. Anyways, this is what the Crow Talker sound that I was trying to make, but I actually got something much cooler. I want to show you how to make the much cooler synth right now. So this is the Crow Talker. So that's a Crow Talker. It's a pretty cool synth that I've made that I've been mucking around with. But I actually like this other delete group. I actually like this Walker synth, which I just created in about 10 minutes. And have a listen to this. I think this Walker synth that I've made totally blows the boat out of this Crow Talker synth. So today I want to show you how to make that. So I'm going to create a combinator, create a subtractive synthesizer, turn the first oscillator down to 2, and set it to a positive algorithm. Then turn up the FM amount to about 20. Next, in the second oscillator, we're going to also turn this to a positive algorithm, and then turn it to a square wave. Make sure both of these octaves are on 2. Now, if I play the synth right now, it sounds pretty cool, but not quite as cool as I want it to be. So I'm going to turn up the polyphonic to 13 and the range to about 12. Now for this modulation wheel, I'm actually going to turn up the LFO about 3/5 and the phase amount about 3/4. So about 41, I think. Yeah. The FM amount, well, on this other synth that I've made, this one I'm trying to copy, this one is okay. To make the FM synth, if I turn up the volume, let's have a listen. Okay. That sounds pretty cool, so I've turned it down to -12, native octave. Let's see. Let's turn up the attack a bit so that way it sweeps into it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So right now I'm going to create a M-class equalizer. And I'm going to turn down the low shelf a bit and do a 30 cut hertz resonance down. And I want to take this to about 200 or so and turn the gain all the way down and turn the Q all the way up. So that way when the kick hits, it's going to fit right here. And if a snare hits, that's the second parameter we're going to do. We're going to go about 543, turn the gain all the way down, the Q all the way up. And take the frequency of the high shelf all the way down, no Q, or as low as it can go. And turn the gain about 4 decibels. There we go. Sounds a little... you can't really hear the difference right now, but as you play a drum track along with it, you're going to start noticing a difference. Okay, so right now we're going to do the most interesting part, which is to create a Scream 4 in the Creative FX. And I'm going to turn it to Modulate, and I'm going to take the P1 all the way down, turn on the body, and turn everything, just leave it at A, turn everything about halfway. That sounds pretty cool. So what we're actually going to want to modulate is this P2 to get that roaring synth. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty wicked. For right now, I'm going to skip the pulsar because we can always add that in because it's not going to attach to anything. So right click and create a unison in the Studio FX. Turn it down about 20 or so. Both of them. Let's see, what else did I make? Okay. Right click, create a RV7000, turn down the dry web to about 20, and the decay to about 30, and turn on the EQ. Next, we're gonna add a compressor. Turn the ratio about 2:1, the threshold about 10 or so. Turn up the input gain and the attack a little bit down. Release, let's turn it to about 400 milliseconds, and the output gain, just leave it. And after this, we're going to create a maximizer. Turn on soft clip, the amount 100% or 127. Take off the limiter, and turn the release to auto. Now, as I start to play the synth, I'm going to turn up the gain a bit and the output gain to get the right sort of sound, but not too much that it'll be distorting. So the output I have 5.6 and the input I have 2.6. So right now, in order to make things more interesting, I'm going to go to Studio FX, no, Creative FX, and go to, it is Studio FX, I'm sorry, or Utilities. Damn, I'm so stupid. Turn on the pulsar, or just create one. And I'm actually going to attach the LFO 2 to the P2. And we're going to turn it on and turn it to tempo sync. I'm actually going to turn it to 1/4 and turn down the level to about 28%. And let's have a listen. I'm actually going to turn up the level so that way we can actually get a better sound. And there we have it. We have our walker sound. Now, of course, I call this walker. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. So that way, when people view this video, they're going to be like, this is too hard. I don't want to do this. So they can just go to the Propellerheads Reason site and just click on the download for the link. So that way you don't have to make this. But it's always cool to learn how to build stuff or build crazy sounds. Now, if we have a listen to our modulation wheel in the very beginning, we'll start to understand how crazy this synth can get. My name is Jordan, and thanks for watching this video.